I think the Muscatellos are drunk.
Good for you guys. You know what? When I was in Beachbody, we had to this is what's great about it. When we were in Beachbody,
Drunk.
no, that's okay. What do you? We share wine.
I just saw him drinking it down. I like it.
Like if we were on the Beachbody one and people were talking about wine and getting drunk, I would have to leave and throw you guys off. But now,
if you were with a team that didn't drink.
Yeah, that's bad. Hi, Shannon.
Oh, boo.
All right.
That slows down.
All right. I'm going to mute you guys all. I may mute you.
No, it didn't.
Let's get a photo, too. Posting
Let us
material.
know.
Posting material. You want all smile or no? Or drink?
I don't have a drink.
Who said that?
Get a drink. All right. Let's go.
I'll just get a few bottles.
Let me mute you all.
That's a good idea.
Does that work? Wait. All right. All right. Listen, I know everyone's emotions are on high alerts and Steve decided to pursue something else. I got to say that Steve's an amazing leader and honestly cared for everyone and took his time away from his business to help everyone else succeed. And I know he had to do what was best in his heart and what was best for his family. So it really affected me. I consider Steve a really good friend. Thank God for personal development. If you're not doing personal development, you will not last in this business. You just can't. You need to be growing. It will help you get past things like this in your business, the obstacles that you're going to have. I had, not only did Steve leave, I had one of my top, distributors, or I keep on calling them coaches and they're not, but my top distributor, promoter left. I had someone who was a rising star that left. I didn't have any of this when I was in my other company, and this has all happened in a few couple months like that. So, I thought it is just very important to do personal development. And what it's done to my life, it has completely changed me as a person and helped me get through, helped me speak on calls, helped me speak in front of 500 people, just helped me in so many ways with the obstacles and all the ups and downs that you're going to get in this business, and just help you in life. So you will hear me talk about personal development nonstop. I'll never stop talking about it. I'll always stop talking about it. And sooner or later, if you're not on board now, you'll be on board later. Okay. And this is I want to be real with you all part of the Zoom right now. Okay. This is very important for everyone to know this. Everyone. Listen, people will leave in every profession, whether that's a superstar on a professional sports team or whether it's a teacher in a school that we all loved, or whether that's a boss that decided to take another job. That doesn't mean the other players stop playing, or that doesn't mean the student stopped doing their work, or the employee stopped doing his job. The same thing happens in network marketing, okay? We need to move forward towards our goals and dreams, okay? You have to emotionally disconnect yourself with everything that happens in this business. Some will stay, some will go, and there's absolutely nothing that we can do about it at all. It's part of the business. We have to put these, horses, they wear blinders not to let anyone affect them. We as network marketers have to wear blinders and focus on our goals and dreams, because it's not your upline that's going to make you successful. I have no idea whether I'll be here in a month, a year, or 10 years, or I'll be here forever. I don't know. We all have to do what's best for our families, and my decision shouldn't affect yours. I have no idea whether Donna will be here. I have no idea whether Shannon will be here. I have no idea whether all of you will be here, okay? So it's very important to do that. You have three choices in your business. You could blame others, you could play the victim, or you could take full responsibility for your business and take action, okay? And I love when Jim Rohn says this. He says, the minute you start chasing birds, you leave the playing field. Some are going to stay, some are going to go. Why does that happen? Who knows? We don't even want to sign up for that class. It just happens, okay? So I really want to just, now I want to move on. I wanted to get that all out, and I wanted to share that with you, okay? Because it's very important to moving forward that we all get this, okay? Who would I ever thought that Steve would leave? I wouldn't have, but he did, and he left, and who knows? Now I know anyone can leave at any time, so we're going to move on. So, all right, this is a very important part too. We all need to step up as leaders. People are stepping up amazingly right now. I mean, it's awesome. It's very important. This probably is the most important part right here. It's very important for you to hold yourself accountable. Hold on. To become the CEO of your business and move forward on this journey. The minute that you can become independent from me, or you can become independent from your sponsor, is when you're really going to start becoming successful in this business. The first step in doing that process is by doing your own three-way calls. I know it's nerve-wracking. I know people fear it. But here's the thing. If you have one person signed up, you're a leader on your team, and you need to do three-way calls, and you need to believe in yourself. And I'm going to talk more about believing in yourself, but I'm going to give you the simple formula, okay? I'm going to give you the exact formula to do a three-way call, and I'll post it in the files in the Cellar, okay? This is it, okay? You're going to do an introduction to edify the person doing the three-way call. If Rebecca's doing it for Donna, if Rebecca is doing it, and if Donna's doing the three-way call, Rebecca will be like, I just want to introduce you to Donna. She's been doing this for a while. She's very knowledgeable. She can answer all your questions. She's an amazing girl, an amazing leader. That's it. You don't have to tell how long you've been here. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. Now when you're on, if you're hosting the three-way call, this is exactly what I do. The first thing I do is I build rapport. Where are you from? I'm from Tampa Bay. Awesome. How long have you lived there for? I've lived there for, 2 years, and I lived in Buffalo before. How many kids do you have? I have 4. What's your full-time job? Great. So once you build that rapport, it's easier to connect with you, the person on the three-way call. Then I ask these 3 questions, actually 4 questions, but I go, what excited you most about the video? And they're going to tell you what excited the most about the video. And you're going to talk about it more. You're going to kind of talk about, yeah, that's what I love, the wine, and I love, earning extra income. It's so amazing. Did anything else excite you? Yeah, I love, the wines are from all the different places or wherever they are in that way. Then you're going to ask this, what concerns you the most? Because we got to get that out there. We got to get them what concerns them the most about it. It could say, oh, I'm not going to sign anyone up. Hey, you know what? We all start there. We all had fear. We all had fear when we first got started. Every single one of us feared. And you know what? It happens. I had fear when I first started. Well, I'm worried that I'm not going to be, nobody's going to help me. You know what? We have an amazing team. We have everyone's helping at all. Everyone's so helpful. We have a chat if that's something you'd like to be in. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have an amazing team. So you do that. And if they don't ask about the team, the next thing is you'd say first, what questions do you have? And then you ask, the third thing is, what questions do you have? And like I said, I'm going to post this all in the Cellar for everyone to see how to do this. And you're just going to read it when you do your three-way call. So what questions do you have? And then you just answer the questions as best you can. If you can't know that question, you know what? I'm not so sure about that, but I'll find it out for you. Okay. Now the sixth thing is if you talk about how amazing our team is. If they don't ask about it, then you talk about it. You got to let them know how amazing it is. And then to end it, I said on a scale to 1 to 10, where are you at with joining our amazing team? That's it. Okay. That's for 3-way calls. Okay. The next thing I want to just say is literally how simple this business is. Keep it so simple. Coming from Beachbody, where I was running challenge groups, free groups, coach basics, videos, this and that. I was literally wanted to get in this to help create freedom. I was making it worse for my family doing Beachbody because there's so much busy work. Okay. This is so simple. There's no groups to run. There's no trainings really. You just keep it simple. Peak interest, send video, get them on the 3-way call. If you could say the right thing to the wrong person, you could say the wrong thing to the right person. If they're looking for a change in their life, they're going to join. If they're not really, they're going to give you a hard time and say this is all garbage and the rest of the stuff. So hold posture. Hold posture, okay? You really need to just, work this thing. You got to understand, though, you got to be consistent in your business, and you can only work this 1 hour or 2 hours if you want. I mean, really, if you just stay laser focused, and we know this is not a get rich quick scheme, so don't expect to get rich quick. It's going to take time to do this, and we're going to have our ups and downs. So now the Power Hour, Rebecca, actually, we did this in Beachbody. I haven't done the Power Hour here, but I love it, okay? So my Power Hour is what I do, and at the end, Catherine, or not at the end, maybe tomorrow, has an awesome sheet to help everyone keep track of their Power Hour. So the Power Hour is basically you're going to add 5, depending on your time. If you have 1 hour, then you're going to cut it down. If you have 2 hours, you're going to raise it up. If you have 3 hours, you're going to raise it up more. So the Power Hour for what I do is I add 5 to 10 people to my network. I start 5 to 10 conversations with people. Hey, how you doing? I saw you were in Hawaii. How was that resort you stayed at? Okay. Then number 5, you're going to go back to those people that you had conversations with, and you're going to invite them to, hey, I don't know if this is for you or not, but would you be interested in earning an extra stream of income if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? I mean, I love that line so much. The 4th is you're going to add value to 5 to 10 people's walls on social media. They caught a fish and they're saying, oh, awesome. What type of fish was that? I don't know. The next is you're going to track everything, return messages, follow up, post on social media. You got to post, do your personal development. And I am going to, again, make a file for this and put it in the Cellar also for your Power Hour, okay? And then Eric, getting people started right. Eric was very kind enough to kind of combined the video from Trip, which I really liked, the Wine Warriors and the script, and he put it together for me, and I posted that in a pin post in our group. Anyone that joins new, you want to tag them on them, okay? With a new promoter, you are going to get them to move 1 step, and then you'll move 2 steps. If they don't do anything, you don't do anything. You are not in the business of dragging people to the finish line. I'm telling you that. They have to show that they want this, okay? You could ask them, hey, is there anything I could do? Is there any way I could help? But if they're not doing anything, You're not going to raise the dead. You better just go out and birth new people, okay? Another thing, when you sign up somebody, make sure you introduce them to the group. You want to have a welcome to everyone. It's so nice to welcome, feel welcome, show the love. Everyone needs to do that, and everyone needs to comment, because if you don't comment on there, when you sign someone up and you're excited and you welcome them and they're not, and you don't know, you wonder why two people welcomed them, you'll know why. What goes around comes around. You don't welcome them, they're not going to welcome you. So everyone needs to welcome everyone. Just welcome and like. That's it. Just helps that person feel welcome. So I want to share a story with you that I heard in personal development and that I read, and I think it's an amazing story. And then I am going to answer any questions, and then I'm have one more thing after that. So in 1966, this guy named Maxie Filer knew he wanted to be a lawyer. So that year he took the bar exam in California and he failed. But that's not unique, because a lot of people take the bar and a lot of people fail. But Maxie Filer took the bar again and failed. Then he took the bar again and failed. And then he failed again and again. Maxie kept taking the exam and kept failing. He took it everywhere it was offered, and he kept failing and failing and failing. He took it so many times that his sons grew up and went to law school. He took the bar and passed it. Maxie, his kids took the bar and passed it. But Maxie kept taking it, and guess what? He failed again. One of Maxie's sons went to work as a lawyer and hired Maxie as a law clerk. Maxie decided he knew everything because he worked at this law firm. So he took it again, and guess what happened? He failed. Then at 61 years old, Maxie took the bar again. He spent tens of thousands and thousands of dollars and thousands of hours of studying, and he finally passed the bar on his 48th attempt. It took him 25 years. His oldest son was in third grade when he first took it, and was an established lawyer once he passed. So think about where he would have ended if he didn't have that belief that the next time he took the exam, he might succeed. Just the belief that he had that he might succeed was enough to keep him trying 48 times. Just about everyone would have quit. We all know that. I mean, please, just after a few tries. So what kind of belief is necessary to put yourself through that kind of failure over and over and over? Think about the disappointments that Maxie Filer must have had after failing each time, not to mention the remarks that he heard from his family, friends, after all these unsuccessful attempts, okay? You know those people who think they have your best interest while telling you you'll never succeed in one of these things. Nobody ever makes money in network marketing. Stop bothering me, I told you no. Or it's a pyramid scheme, okay? Maxie had the same people in his life telling him he couldn't do it, but he had a louder voice telling him he could do it. That was the voice of belief telling him he could do this, which made all the naysayers disappear. The only way you can succeed in network marketing and to rock this business is to have rock hard belief in yourself that nothing can stop you, and the only way to fail is to quit, even when you want to quit. All right? That's all I got for tonight. I wanted to share that stuff with you. I want to open it up for questions. Well, I want to open it up for questions, and then I want to turn it over to Catherine for something. So I hope you guys got value out of that. Big time, I hope so. I hope I gave you a little, the tough love in the beginning and that, just to make sure everyone knows where we're at, okay? Everyone needs to know where we're at, you know, that people can leave and people can stay, but that's not going to make me successful. Steve is not going to make me the one who's going to make me go after my goals and dreams for my family. I am. If I leave, you're not, okay? If I leave, Shannon's going to still go after her dreams because she's passionate and she knows that. But I'm not saying I'm leaving. I'm just saying it like it is real, okay? Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Okay. Does anyone have questions? Okay.
Of course.
I have a question.
All right. Go ahead.
You mentioned that we should start conducting our own three-way calls. And that is totally fine. Anthony and I are totally prepared to do that. Should we stop asking Trey and Derek to help us?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to get out of the nest or you want to stay in the nest?
I'm not sure if I ever was in the nest. But
Good. Then you can do your own. If you're not in the nest anymore, then you can 100%
I'm not really sure.
do your
I
own.
deleted myself out of all the groups. So I've been kind of just in the cellar, and Catherine and I talked about this last weekend. Like I wasn't digging the vibe. So I got out of it and
Digging the vibe in the cellar or the
no, Wine Warriors.
Wine Warriors? Okay. Well,
Yeah. Which is why I'm glad we have the cellar still, because I really like the vibe in that.
okay. Yeah.
And so I was just curious, like I'm okay with doing three-way calls. Catherine and Larry do a lot of three-way calls for Essence too, and just want to make sure that we were telling our team the same information.
I would. Honestly, you know what? Steve, he was doing three-way call. He couldn't even work his business. You know what I mean?
I saw that,
There's
yeah.
so much. It is very important. Listen, you know more than the person on the you know, if you've been here a day, 2 days, 3 days, I get it. You know what I mean? But if you've been on three-way calls, you know how they go. You can make them yourself up. That's why I gave you the whole, like, little, you know, if you follow that and you hold conviction when you're talking in belief, you'll be completely fine. You have to just hold that belief and confidence and the conviction when talking. And you guys got me or no? You hearing me? Okay, because my thing said unstable.
Yeah, could I just cut in, John, real quick?
Jason?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Seller?
What's up? What's up, buddy?
Good. All right, so just to piggyback off of what John was saying, the whole three-way calls, I mean, I know when I get my team started, I make sure that they take the first few days to really go through the getting started right. The reason why is because you want to become an expert in your business. You want to make sure that you know the ins and outs, that if anybody asks you a question, that you're able to answer that. You know, because the worst thing is when somebody says, well, what about this? And then you say, hold on, let me contact somebody and get back to you. All they feel is that, well, this person doesn't really know what they're doing. They're just going to throw me to somebody else. So you got to make sure you know exactly what you're talking about. The three-way calls are simple. And remember, we're not here trying to chase anybody. We're not trying to convince anybody to make money. You should not have to. This business is about creating leaders. This business is about giving certain people financial freedom. And freedom is different on every level to every single person. That could be $500 a month. That could be $1,000 a month. I know that in New York, $1,000 a month makes a difference because that can go towards your mortgage or your rent or whatever it is that you choose to do. So that's very important. Another thing with, you were saying, let me see, I'm trying to remember here because I was listening to everything. The whole thing with that gentleman, the guy you were talking about and giving up and all this stuff.
Yeah, Maxi.
Most of the most successful people in the world have had multiple attempts. I mean, the guy that started Starbucks was 249 times that he got shut down by investors before they said yes. You have to sit down and really tell yourself, is this the business that I want to be a part of? Do I want to build this business? And if your answer is yes, then you got to go in 110%. Stop listening to what people are telling you. Stop listening to, you know, network marketing doesn't work. It's a scam. It's this. This is my first time doing network marketing. I have built multiple successful businesses. And let me tell you, I love it. The reason why is that everything is there for you. I have the possibility of making unlimited income out of $500. I've lost over $100,000 building businesses. You know, so this is nothing. It's a no-brainer. I don't know if there's any business owners in this group, but you can attest to this, that you can't build a business with $500. So the fact that we are given this opportunity, it's amazing. And not only that, but the culture that we have, that's one of the most important things. I mean, the fact that you can reach out to John, you can reach out to me, Rebecca, Donna, anybody. Shannon's really good with social media marketing. You know, if you've never done social media marketing, reach out to Shauna. I'm sure she has no problem answering your questions, or anybody in the team for that. So that's a very important thing. Use your team and put in that 30 minutes to hour a day, every single day. This is, like John said, this is not the type of business that you're going to see a large amount of income right away. It's going to take time, like everything. I mean, with social media now, we see everybody getting rich. We see all these websites, all these profiles. You know, join my group, you'll make $10,000 in a month. Sorry, that's not true. And that person, I'm pretty sure it took them 5 to 10 years to get there. And now they're selling it to you, you know, and because humans, as we are, you know, we're a little naive and gullible sometimes. We fall for everything. So that's something you definitely don't want to do. But that's just my 2 cents.
Jay, no, your 2 cents means so much. And Jason this guy is so knowledgeable. I don't care if it's his first time in network marketing or not. He is, like you said, he's got a lot of successful businesses. He's a businessman, you know, that if you ever have someone that has successful businesses, I'm telling you, get him on the three-way call. And let me say this though about the three-way call again. If you have someone that you're like, I got someone that I need a three-way call with, and you know, get us on a three-way call. You know,
Absolutely.
If you need a three-way call, you need a three-way call. You got a successful, you know, business owner. You got another MLM from another. Get us on the call. I mean, you know, reach out and say, hey, I got this person. What do you think? We'll make time for you. I mean, we're all going to become leaders together. I'm leaving this seller page so we all can blossom as leaders. All of a sudden, I'm not taking, I mean, it was Steve's stuff. I mean, but I'm going to rise. Jason's going to rise. Shannon's rising. You know, Eric's rising. We're all going to rise up, and we're all going to, you know, we don't have to post all the time, but if you have value, share it. Okay?
Absolutely.
We have to, I don't want to be the leader Jason shouldn't be the leader. We're all going to be leaders. Okay?
Absolutely.
We're all leaders in this. We're cleaning it up, and we're doing it.
And like you said, you know, the minute you add one person to your team, you are now a leader. And to build a successful business, whether it's network marketing, whether you own a mom and pop, you have to transition into the role of a leader. You know, a lot of people build businesses and they're so focused on, well, I have to do everything, and then they end up failing, which is why most businesses fail in the US. You have to transition as a leader. Give your team the getting started packet. Like John said, if they're not willing to move forward, then you don't move forward with them, because again, we're not here to baby anybody. We're all adults. You know, we know what we want. We know what we're trying to do, and we're going to continue with that flow. Just, you got to lead, and you'll notice you're going to learn things about yourself as a leader that you would have never learned somewhere else. I mean, there's so many opportunities that come with this business apart from just earning money. You know, the fact that you're going to learn how to market, how to advertise, how to properly manage a business, how to talk to people. That's key. Talking to people will either make or break your business. So if you're the type of person that's shy, start off with just one person a day. Reach out to one person a day and have a conversation. And if they blow you off, oh well, on to the next person. That's it. You know, you're only going to become a great person when you stop caring what other people think. The minute you stop caring what other people think, let me tell you, your business is going to blow up.
I love that. I love every part of that, what you just said. Great value. Great insights and value, Jason. Literally. They should offer
Can I just
you.
say that? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm unmuted.
Yeah, one thing, Shannon, then you could say, hold on one second. They should literally offer network marketing. They should make you literally, when you graduate, open up a network marketing business so you can learn entrepreneur skills and learn all the stuff, the talking to people, the people skills, the communication, the leadership skills, everything. And you could fail. You could fail and you won't lose $100,000 or $500. You'll lose $250 if you decide to quit. It would literally set up. It's an introduction to entrepreneurship is what this is. Sorry, Shannon. Shannon?
I had nothing important to say. I just like Jason's
Yes.
accent. That's all I had to say. Sorry.
Thanks for the value. I'm kidding.
Always. Always.
Good.
Always.
I love it. That's it,
Listen,
Shannon?
I'm nobody special, you know. Like I said, this is my first time in network marketing, but I have built multiple businesses, and you know, even having people as close as family tell me that I'm gonna fail, that I'm stupid, that I shouldn't do it, that I should get a government job, and all this nonsense, you know. And that was my drive, and I continue to push forward. And I'm in a position now where I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody's money. I don't need anything they tell me. And I took this opportunity not only because I actually really love wine, but to help create leaders. You know, that's, to me, that's my way of giving back to society apart from other things that I want to do. But if I can help create at least one person that really takes this business serious and pushes and is able to build a massive team, now I've added value to hundreds of people, you know, which just because I joined this wine MLM.
I love it. And you know what? You're always 3 feet away from gold. Literally, you don't know who you're going to come in contact with that literally could blow your business right out open in the momentum from 1 or 2. You are one in network marketing. You're 1 or 2 people away from literally blowing it up. So like I said, the money might not be coming now. It's not flowing for me. Trust me. It isn't, but it's a 3 to 5 year thing. It's a 3 to 5 year or 40 in your job. What do you want? You know what I mean? 3 to 5 or 40, you know? So just is ups and downs as you're going to get. Just keep going in network marketing. Is literally, there's more millionaires in network marketing than there is in any other business anywhere. I mean, so it just says you got to stick with it. You have to stick with it. It could take you 10 years, but it's not 40, right? Okay? We're going to all have ups and downs. We're all going to see, oh my God, I worked this hard and I made $6. Whatever. Look at it in the positive way for $2. Great. Look at it in the way where what the other, remember I made that post, don't worry about the money now. Put the money away. Worry about the skills you're going to develop, the people you're going to meet, the failures and you're going to rise stuff you're going to do. Focus on that. Forget the money now. I'm telling you right now, it's not easy to come in this thing when you're poor unless you're going to go at it. If you have it, it's easier to come when you have a job, you know, because then you don't depend on this. But if you don't, you're going to need to talk to 100 people a day, and you're going to have it like I'm going on the streets if I don't make this happen, and you'll make it happen. You know, if your why's big enough, you won't have anything coming your way. So if your why is that I'm gonna be on the streets unless I sign up 20 people, you'll sign up 20 people. You know what I mean? So, all right, I was getting rolling. I was getting rolling.
You know, as long as you're adding value to people's lives, the money will come. That is the secret to success. If you can add value, the money will come. I mean, it works with any product. People, you know, cell phones, for example, you know, cell phones was something that people needed. Somebody built it. There it goes. They made $1 trillion out of that. You know, it's the same thing with this business. You're adding value. You're giving a normal person that has never even thought about opening a business the opportunity to start a business, but not do it alone. So now you've added value to this person's life. Now, if their why is big enough, like John said, that person could blow up your business, you know, but as long as you continue to reach out to people and take this opportunity with, you know what, this is not just a wine club. This is not just a multi-level marketing company. This is me giving value to individuals, you know, giving the person an opportunity to do something that they've never done. You will grow your business, you know, and it comes the same thing with social media, you know, where you're going to run out of your warm market. You're going to run out of people to talk to. In social media, you want to educate, you want to contribute, and you want to be funny. Why? Because that's what people like. You want to attract people. You want to engage with them. You want to build relationships. Yes, that takes time, but you know what? That's part of the game. If you're not willing to invest the time, then you're not going to succeed. And that's not just this. That's anything.
I'm so happy we crossed paths, Jason. I'm going to learn from you, man. You know what? I'll always be learning. I will always be learning. It doesn't, I used to say there was, you know, coach level all the way up to 15-star diamond in Beachbody. If you're a coach level and you could add value and I can learn something from you, I will always be listening. I always love to learn. So yeah, I appreciate what you bring to the team. I really do. You're a good man, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I learn from everybody as well. I mean, listen, I learn every single day. Never stop learning. Before I hop off, one recommendation. It's a book that I picked up the other day and I finished it and I thought it was phenomenal. It's called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins.
Book. I got
if
that.
everyone can pick that book up and read it and apply it,
let's do it.
I promise you, not only will it change this business for you.
Why don't we all do it? Why don't we all do it? Why don't we all do it?
But you know what? Like, and I made a post about this. Make sure that if you're going to sit down and take the time to read this book, actually apply it. You know, I see somebody laughing. That means you probably read the book before.
A couple of the people are drunk. You got to understand that. So you gotta,
we are not. We have
no, not you. There's other
drunk.
people that are.
Oh,
not
they're
you.
referring to us again.
No, not you. No.
Fair rule for the
Hey,
Muscatellas.
listen. I kind of wish I was drunk. What's the big deal? I mean, you know.
This last 2 weeks has been crazy for us. We're just trying to survive.
You guys should just assume that we're always a little bit drunk.
I love that out of you. I love you more.
Oh, I get it.
Maybe, but can I add something to everything that we've been talking about? So, in my experience, and I've seen this like on and off with social media and stuff. The thing that I've picked up the most with social media and with network marketing is you can never rely on your social media posts alone. You always have people personally. And I think that that's something that I've noticed a lot, like with people that I've seen recently, that they just post and think people. But a lot of people won't ever speak up to say that they want to join you. They're really actually fishing for the invite a lot of times. If they like your post or if they're watching you or if they say hi to you randomly or something, like always invite them because you never know if they're interested or not. And it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, if they say no, then say, great, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for that. That's very good value to add. And I want to let you know that I made a whole thing in the files of how to talk to people in just a 12-step where it's not, you know, someone comments on your post or someone likes your post. It's the first one is, hey, thanks for commenting on my post. What do you do for work? You know, then the second is, oh, great. How long you been doing that? Oh, do you like it? You know, it's like 4 questions. And then it gets, hey, I don't know if this is for you or not. But, you know, so it's if we continue to go with that, you know, using those things. But the cold invite, I got to be honest, I wasn't into it and I did it. And it was really, I would hate to have that done to me. And I didn't like it. I'm just being real with everyone. I don't like the cold invite. I like to ask a few questions before and then ask I don't know if it's for you or not. Would you be interested? If they're not, they're not. If they are, then we'll move to the next step, you know? But I don't like sending I think I might have gotten 1 out of 200 respond to me. And it just felt not good. It just didn't feel good. So I don't know, whatever. You guys can do whatever you want, but that's me. But saying I agree with you on adding, you got to reach out to people and you got to, you know, people are not going to just come out and say, hey, you got a wine thing? Let me join your team. Great. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Anyways, any more questions? Catherine, I'm going to come to you still. No? Comments? Any value that I gave or no? Good? Okay. Eric, don't look at me like that.
No, I was just gonna say it's fantastic, man.
I love you, man.
you brought a lot of value. I even took notes on 3-way call and what was the other thing you said?
The power hour.
The power hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that. I don't want to
Do it, huh?
I don't want to I'll make the post after this. I'll just go in there and copy and paste it so we all have it. But I want to bring me and Catherine talk today. If you don't know Catherine, she was on Steve's team. Her and her husband are great people, and they're going to be bringing some more leadership to the team. And they're tight with Steve in Florida. In Orlando, right?
We're Orlando. They're Jupiter.
I want to live in Orlando. I love Disney World so much. I'm like a kid with I could go to none of my kids. Nobody wants to go with me anymore.
I love Space Mountain.
I love all that stuff. We might take a team trip to Disney World and stay
There
at
we go.
the Hingles. Yay! Okay. All right. What do you got for us that we talked about?
First of all, John, awesome call. You are a great leader, and I really appreciate everything, and the whole team. I mean, this is awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I was just doing, just like kind of surfing around and the Warriors and stuff, and I came across, who likes Willy Wonka? Anybody? Yeah?
Love Willy Wonka.
Have you guys heard about the golden ticket?
I kind of want to dive into the chocolate fountain.
If you haven't, you should get off this call.
So anyways,
Right.
I don't know if you can see this. I'm actually going to post it in the cellar probably tomorrow, in the morning or afternoon. But I don't know if you can see it. This is, you probably won't be able to see it. The month of August, they're going to randomly select boxes that are shipped out to all the customers and members. And they're going to randomly select a box or boxes to put golden tickets in.
How cool is that?
Yeah. And there's going to be cash prizes. There's extra tickets for the Mercedes-Benz and Uncorked. I don't know if you guys know about that. If you go to the Uncorked event in New York City, your name is in a drawing for Mercedes-Benz. But I'm going to win it. So just throwing it out there. And I heard somewhere, I was looking through, and I thought I read something about even Hawaii, a Hawaii trip they're giving away. So pretty awesome. This is going to be great material for the coming month to get it out there. And there's a lot of conversation in the Warriors. People are like, oh, does that mean if your date's the 28th of the month, so does that mean the 28th of July my box that arrives in August is going to have a golden ticket? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of questions going back. I'm actually going to call corporate tomorrow and confirm what the exact details are, because I mean it gives you a little bit on this little flyer, but I kind of want to know exactly what's going on. So when I get all that information, I'll post this in. And honestly, if you are going to be posting any information on it, I wouldn't copy and paste this. I would do it yourself. Peak interest, right? That's what it's all about.
Exactly. Yeah.
So don't just copy and paste this. That's just my one recommendation. And yeah, so I think it's awesome. Super excited.
Thank you for that.
Catherine,
You're welcome.
sorry.
Rebecca, go ahead.
When you call, can you ask them if they know how many golden tickets there'll be? I had one of my customers ask me.
Okay.
So I didn't know if there was if there's a certain number.
Yeah, someone else had asked that in the Warriors page too.
I asked in Warriors too, but nobody answered.
Okay. So how many tickets?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. I'm just putting in my notes.
I got 2 posts for you guys already. Ready? Who likes the movie Willy Wonka? That's your peak right there. And then who would have loved to have a golden ticket in the Willy Wonka movie? There you go. Now you want to get the conversation going? Not. Does anyone want to join my wine club and get the gold box? You're going to get a golden ticket. Peak interest. Peak interest. Peak interest. Seriously. You wouldn't even know that I was in a wine business ever. But I understand here. But on the other hand, I get the unboxing. I think that's cool. You know, I think that's a good thing for some people. I think having the glass of wine, for me, it doesn't work for me because I'm not a wine drinker. So, but I do it other ways. I get it. But also, now if you did it that way, nobody's going to know what you're talking about now. And they're going to want to, you're going to get way more responses in that way. And I'll be doing that. So I'll let you guys, we'll all do that as a team, or you could do that in your own time. But all right. That is it. Oh, here's the other thing. I'm not holding calls each month, each week. I'm not each week. I'm not doing it. If anyone wants to step up and do them, go ahead. What I will do is this. Anytime I have value, I'll do a live that I could give. I'll go in the page and I'll do a live. And if there's any questions, you could ask them. The other thing is, if something happens where we need to get on a Zoom, we'll get on a Zoom. If there's something with corporate, if there's something if we got to fire up, if there's a new way that someone's doing great and they want to share it, we'll get on a Zoom. But I just don't think it's necessary with this type of business and its peak interest, send the video and do the 3-way and do your power hour. There's no need. There's just no need. We'll get all that stuff in the group. So I appreciate everyone stepping up. I know you guys don't please step up. It's not my group. It's not anyone's group anymore. So don't feel bad like you're stepping on anyone's toes. I pinned that post because I figured I'll just do it. I'll take the initiative and go. So please go ahead, step up, show the love, show you want to be in this cellar, show you want to be part of this business, and just attract it. And you could build a huge team and we could all succeed in this together. It's not like the CEO and the rest we all can go after our goals and dreams and succeed. Okay. So I'm happy we did the Zoom. I'm happy we're back on track. Stay focused. Now we're going to all be leaders. It's like we all own the business now. We all own the cellar. We're all invested in the cellar. We got to make it go. Don't count on me only. All right? We all need to do it. I'll be there for you guys. You know I will. I'll be there. I'll add my stuff. I'll add my value. One more thing is, I know you're seeing Steve post, okay? And I know it could be confusing, all right? He's just trying to add value to the team. Trust me, part of him, it's killing him. That he still has love for a lot of people in there, and it's not easy, okay, for him either. So he asked, he's like, do you mind, do you think I could? I said, if you have value, add it. You know what I mean? And it's nice to see Steve. I mean, I love Steve. Just don't get confused and just be like, hey, Steve, thanks for the value. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is, or whatever in that way. So if you do see him, that's what it's all about. All right? All right, guys. Cool. I'm gonna post a recording. If people then get on, tag them, tell them how amazing I was and how amazing the call was. I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you all.
Hey,
Okay.
John, do we have an agenda or anything for New York in October yet?
For me, I don't know about New York because I won't be there. The reason why I won't be there is I'm a family first guy, and my son plays football, and he's a senior in high school, and I will not miss a game. So I just
totally
won't.
understandable.
Yeah,
Who on this call will be in New York?
I think Jason will be there. And Catherine. Oh, look. Okay. All right. So maybe you can get a group or a chat going.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get something together. Maybe we can have like a team dinner or something in the midst of all the excitement.
That'd be awesome.
All right, guys.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you.
Peace. Have a good night.
Good night,
I'll post a
everybody.
recording. Tag everyone on it. All right.
Thank
Will
you.
do. Thank
See you guys.
Good night.